Hello there, welcome to Introducing Literature, Language and its Literary Nuances. Okay, next we are moving on to another topic which is collocations. So this is comes under module 1 of your paper, Introducing Literature, Language and its Literary Nuances. All the far we have seen ditransitive, transitive verbs, phrasal verbs, etc. So which is dealt with the language profile, which is called syntax, and we have yet another part 2 which is poetic. So it is syntax, the arrangement of words in a sentences, is now we are discussing. So what is collocation? So collocation are conventional word combination which are used in language. Okay, and again a collocation is two or more words that often go together. So this is the combination of words. So just a sound right to native English speakers who use them all the time. So on the other hand, other combinations may be unnatural and just sound wrong for the native English speaker. So when we say like the fast train, instead we are saying the quick train, which is very much unnatural to the native English speakers. And fast food, quick food, we never say like quick food and quick train, we just say the fast train, fast food. So the food which is goes with fast, and then train, not quick train but it is fast train, just like it's a quick sha, a quick meal, not a fast sha, a fast meal. Okay, so why there is importance for these collocations? So it is something that will be more natural for us when we are using a collocative language, where we are using this language. So it is something that is more easily understood too. So and it is something we have a richer way of expressing ourselves when we use collocations in our language, and it is easier for our brains to remember and use language in chunks or blocks rather than singles of words. So a strong is a word which is often used with a T, but it is not usually used with a train. We never say like a strong rain, it's a heavy rain, it's pouring, etc. So we never say a strong rain. So we often use the phrase strong tea, but we do not say a strong rain. So it is the use of collocations. And how do we learn collocations? So we have to be aware of these collocations and try to recognize when we see it somewhere, when we read it somewhere, and when we hear somebody who's speaking collocative expressions. Okay, so we have to treat the collocation as a single blocks of language, as a single word, and we have to think of these individual blocks or chunks and learn strongly support. Okay, so when you learn a new word, write it down, and you just need to write it down the other words that collocate with it. So it's like remember rightly, remember distinctively, remember vaguely, remember vividly. So read. So for that, to get that function for us, that's a natural function. To get that function, we need to read a lot. Okay, read as much as possible. So it is through only reading. So it's reading only is an excellent way to learn vocabulary or enrich your vocabulary and collocation in context and naturally. And we have to revise what we have learned regularly. Practice using new collocations and context as soon as possible after learning them. So we have to note it down, jot it down somewhere, and we have to remember it. We have to use it whenever the context switches comes. So learn collocations in groups that work for you. You could learn them by topic like time, number, weather, money, family, or by a particular word like take action, take a chance, take an exam. Okay, you can find information on collocations in any good learner's dictionary too, and you can find also specialized dictionaries of collocations. There is a specialized Webster's dictionary on collocative expressions. Okay, So these are some examples for collocative expressions. Good enough, this work is simply not good enough. So good enough is a collocative expression. Crystal clear, so the water is crystal clear and drunk without any treatment. Close together, close together, so they stand close together. Close together is a collocative expression. Sick and tired, the boy was sick and tired. And then best possible, getting a perfect score is the best possible result. And then safe and sound, he was weak for lack of food but safe and sound. And we will say like neat and tidy. So these are the some of the examples for collocative expressions. Okay, and next is there are types and types of collocations we are using in a sentence. Okay, there are several different types of collocations made from combinations of verb, noun, adjective, etc. So some of the most common types are adverb plus adjective. So we are using like a completely satisfied. Okay, adjective plus noun. So there is an example which is excruciating pain, and noun plus noun, it's a surge of anger. Noun plus verb, lions roar. Verb plus noun, commit suicide. Verb plus expression with preposition, burst into tears, broke into smile, etc. Verb plus adverb. So verb plus preposition is usually we do with phrasal verbs, isn't it? So verb plus adverb, wave frantically. So we shall see this very individually. Like adverb plus adjective, for example, invading that country was an utterly stupid we entered a richly decorated room. And are you fully aware of the implications of your action? Okay, so we have here is a deeply, the one particular adverb, and that is goes with adjective like deeply competitive, deeply affected, deeply ashamed, deeply committed, deeply divided, deeply regret, deeply unhappy, deeply worried, etc. So next is adjective plus noun. The doctor ordered him to take regular exercise. Titanic sank on its maiden voyage. And excruciating pain, we have seen this. So heavy, the particular adjective which is heavy here, which goes with the nouns like heavy workload, heavy features, heavy drinker, heavy snow, heavy rain, heavy sleeper, heavy traffic, and heavy smoke. Next we have noun plus noun. Okay, let's give Mr. Jones a round of applause. Ceasefire agreement. Basosoplis. Okay, so we have noun plus noun here, like her teacher, departure time, debit card, desk job, discount rate, driving license, estate agent, etc. So noun plus verb, this is very common, noun plus verb things, collocations. The lion started to roar. Snow was falling. A plane took off. The bomb went off. All this. And verb plus noun, we have here the prisoner was hanged for committing murder. Do my homework, making my bed, give a presentation, okay, etc. Verb plus noun. So we have this start the car, start the engine, tell a story, tell a joke, tell the truth, get on a bus, get off, get in, get out. Okay, miss a person, miss a class. Okay, next we have verb plus a preposition. We had run out of money, filled with horror, drive anybody to crimes. Or we have verb plus preposition, so that is with acquaint with, compare with, clutter with, discuss with, confuse with. And we have adverb plus verb plus adverb. She placed her keys gently on the table. Mary whispered softly in John's ear. I vaguely remember that it was growing dark when we left. So all this adverb plus verb. So the particular adverb which is used here is strongly, so strongly argue, strongly condemn, strongly deny, etc. So in your textbook we have this collocation, which is stated that every language has its conventional word combination. Okay, so we have seen this how a word which is collocated with noun verb, adjective adverb, etc. So this combination may be like noun plus noun, adjective plus noun, verb plus noun, verb plus adverb, or adjective adverb. So we have seen this lot many examples, okay, that go together naturally in a language. So there is not always a logical reason why they fit together. So we can't say like how this particular word which only goes with this. So it is just that the conventions of a language which is permitting certain combinations only, but not certain others. Okay, so these are we are calling like collocations. So such conventional word combination are called collocations, vary from, which is very much vary from language to language. So we are saying make the bed, do the hair, do the bed, or make the hair, and we are not released from hospital, we are discharged from hospital, released from prison. So again there is we have said this like strong tea only, and dark chocolate, not dark tea, and strong chocolate, it's a strong tea, and not strong rain, it's heavy rain. Okay, dark collocates with the chocolate, not with the tea, not dark tea. So it's we are saying like a strong tea. So rain usually collocates with the heavy. You can have great admiration for somebody but not a big admiration. Great admiration, we are not saying like great admiration, we are just saying great admiration, not big admiration. So collocations come naturally, it comes very naturally, we don't have to use it very deliberately. So to native users of the language, but non-native speakers like us must learn the correct collocations to speak, also to write English very fluently, so which is very much needed. So you just go and see the two passages we have seen, like there is two short stories we have seen so far, like death of a clerk and the eyes of a cat. Okay, so there is a lot many collocations they have used, like verb, adverb, noun, verb, noun, etc. So again, so you just go and see today's newspaper and find out reports from the reports and headlines. See whether whether you can make a list of verb, noun, adjective, noun collocations, and find out as much as possible things. Okay, this is what we have seen. So to do the homework, to make the bed, to take risk, etc. So next we have is another one which is calling to be sense group. So what is a sense group? So like English, a language which is rich in vocabulary, rich in a language asset. Okay, so in a language like English, the meaning of a sentence, it's not depend on a single word, isn't it? So meaning is often depend on a group of words used together. Okay, so such a group of words which contribute to the meaning of a sentence are known as a sense group. What is a sense group? That is a group of words. Okay, group of words which contribute to the meaning of a sentence. ഒരു പെർട്ടിക്കുലർ എന്താ പറയുക സെൻറ്റൻസിന് മീനിങ് കൊടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി കുറേ ഗ്രൂപ്പുകൾ തമ്മിലുള്ള അവരുടെ ഒരു കോൺട്രിബ്യൂഷൻ ഉണ്ട്. സോ എല്ലാ കോൺട്രിബ്യൂഷൻ, എല്ലാ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഓഫ് വേർഡ്സിൻ്റെ, നൗൺ ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, അഡ്വർബ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, പ്രെഡിക്കേറ്റ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, ആ സെൻറ്റൻസിലുള്ള എല്ലാ വാക്കുകളുടെയും പല ഗ്രൂപ്പ്സ് ആയിരിക്കും അവർ, പാർട്സ് ഓഫ് സ്പീച്ച് വേറെ ആയിരിക്കും ഇവരുടെ. അപ്പോൾ ആ മീനിങ് കൊടുക്കാനായിട്ട് ഒരു സെൻറ്റൻസിനെ പ്രാപ്തമാക്കുന്ന ആ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഓഫ് വേർഡ്സിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് വിളിക്കുക? സെൻസ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് എന്ന് വിളിക്കുക. സോ സെൻസ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ്സ് ആർ സോ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ദാറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് at times how we group the words in a sentence determines the meaning of a sentence. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾക്കിപ്പം സെൻസ് ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ മെയിനായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് അറിയുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമാണ് ഈ പങ്ക്ച്വേഷൻ മാർക്ക്. അപ്പോൾ മെയിനായിട്ട് അപ്പോൾ നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ പറയും ഒരു പർട്ടിക്കുലർ ഇതുണ്ട്, ലെറ്റ്സ് ഈറ്റ് ഗ്രാൻഡ് മദർ എന്ന് പറയുക, ലെറ്റ്സ് ഈറ്റ് ഗ്രാൻഡ് മദർ അല്ല, ഈറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കൊമ ഇട്ടില്ല എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്തായി മാറും? അത് നമുക്ക് ഗ്രാൻഡ് മദറിനെ കഴിക്കാം എന്നാവും. ലെറ്റ്സ് ഈറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഗ്രാൻഡ് മദർ ആണ് യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ലെറ്റ്സ് ഈറ്റ് കൊമ ഗ്രാൻഡ് മദർ ആണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ആരുടെ അടുത്ത് പറയാണ് കഴിക്കാമെന്ന് ഗ്രാൻഡ് മദറിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് അല്ല അവിടെ കോമ ഇട്ടിട്ടില്ല എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വാട്ട് ഡസ് ദാറ്റ് മീൻ ഇസ് ലൈക്ക് നമുക്ക് ഗ്രാൻഡ് മദറിനെ കഴിക്കാം എന്നാണ് അർത്ഥം ലൈക്ക് വുമൻ വിതൗട്ട് എ മാൻ ഇസ് എ ബിഗ് സീറോ ഓക്കെ വിമൻ without her man is a big zero is yet another. Woman without her man is a big zero. Woman without her man is a big zero is another different from this. So in the first sentence women is a zero without her man, whereas in the second sentence man is a zero without his women. So that function is a punctuation. How do you are putting that punctuation, or we can very well minutely call this as a pause where we do break the sentence. Where do you have where we pause within a sentence, that is often determine its meaning. Okay, speakers are expected to pause at the end of a sentence group to make the meaning clear. So that is a sentence group. Okay, are important meaning markers. So it is essential that we look for meanings in units larger than words and mark sentences off in meaningful groups. So we have to read it involuntarily, absorbing the meaning in sentence group, and we cannot make sense of the line of a thought that can possibly emerge from text. So in a text is not just that is comprised of lot many words, phrases, clauses, and clauses that links verb, adjuncts, particles that combine with verb. Okay, so you have seen lot many things. So this is what so we have seen this women without a man is a big zero, woman without her man is a big zero. So with a shift in sentence group, the second utterance would be carry the meaning that it's directly contradictory to the first. So reading in different sense group always generate contradictory meaning. Okay, നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത് എവിടെയാണോ നമ്മൾ ബ്രേക്ക് കൊടുക്കുന്നത് അതിനനുസരിച്ചായിരിക്കും എന്ത് വരിക, ആ ഗ്രൂപ്പിനനുസരിച്ചായിരിക്കും മീനിങ് വരിക. ഓഫൺ റീഡിങ് ഇൻ സെൻസ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് മേക്സ് കോംപ്രിഹെൻഷൻ ഈസിയർ. So there is a big crowd in the market. So there is a big crowd in the market. Okay, so something is what it is and where it is. Instead there is a big crowding the market. Okay, does not make much sense in that. So we have to say like there is a big crowd in the market, not like some like there is a crowd in the market. Okay, so we have to divide it very clearly. So also we tend to think of there as a direction marker there. Okay, and get the meaning wrong in. So there is a big crowd there. So and there at the end of the sentence tells you where is the direction marker. So there is yet another story which is giving you in the textbook. So you just read it and make out the you just read loudly and make meaning with the correct pose we are giving to that particular paragraph. So what is a sentence group? Is a posing. When we talk, we don't talk in single words but in groups of words spoken continuously. So these groups of words which are closely connected in meaning and in grammar are called sense groups. Oh, so what is a sentence group? Is a tone group of in intonation. Long sentence can be cut up into two or more tone groups. Okay, so these are we have seen two things here, that's collocations and sense group from module 1 language. It's a literary nuances. Okay, thank you. We shall see the next thing in the next class. Okay.